Hello plant community, thanks for tuning into this channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Pam, and for those of you that keep following me along on my planty journey, thank you so much for coming back. And welcome everyone for our 2023 Viewer Choice Awards. That's right, where I'm giving you guys an opportunity to pick the #1 plant out of my collection. So we're at the last category, which was the variegated plants. If you haven't seen that video yet, please go check it out. Although the voting is kind of ended, I would still be interested to know from you guys which plant you would pick from that collection. But of course, as always, before I tell you the winner of that round, we're going to just go all the way back in time when we did the first category, and we're just going to work our way up. So the first category of this series, you guys, was of course the climbing plants, and we had like a runner-up plant that you guys had picked, which was actually the Tetrasperma rhaphidophora, which seems to be this plant right here, you guys. Followed up with the winner of the plant, which was of course the Cardi Road, for obvious reasons, because the plant is gorgeously full, and you guys have made a mention about how much y'all love the color of the plant, and y'all felt that the plant is beautiful, and nonetheless it is stunningly beautiful, so I can see why that was top pick. Now the second category, you guys, was also our trailing plants, where we actually had a few plants, which was actually this beautiful Philodendron Brazil that I have climbing up on the wall. But the runner-up in that category was absolutely the Scindapsus exotica, and then the winner, of course, was the beautiful Monstera Peru. And I was really surprised because for some reason, I don't know why, I just thought maybe the Brazil was going to take the lead. But I was pleasantly surprised at the Monstera Peru because it is a very beautiful plant. It checks off a lot of boxes. The color is where it needs to be with that beautiful dark green. Let's not forget to mention the actual texture of the leaves itself and the leaf size, which I will be showing y'all again. Now the third category was the underdog plant, where I had a chance to show you my goldfish plant, the beautiful Devil's Backbone, and of course I can't keep talking or stop talking about my Champagne Jam. Now, and also I believe the Birkins as well, which happened to be the runner-up of that particular category, and the winner of that round by a landslide. I mean, y'all have really voted for that plant, and that was that beautiful Mandarin Orange Spider plant. And who could resist the creaminess of the orange petioles, followed off with that beautiful green hue? And of course the plant that I showed you guys is very full, very lush plant, so I can definitely understand why that was also top dog as well. So the last category, you guys, was of course the variegated plant, and we had several different options for you guys to select, one being the variegated Burle Marx, which I do hold true to my heart, that I love very much. Then we had that beautiful Monstera Stanleyana. Who can deny those beautiful leaves? The dark greens with the creaminess of the cream color and the creaminess of some of the yellowishness in the leaves itself. That's a very beautiful plant. Then we also had the Hoya Increstata, which was very beautiful as well. And then of course the Snow Queen Pothos. So the winner of that round, you guys, and this one took a lot of votes from you guys, and I was pleasantly surprised, and let me just show you what the winner was. It was the Pothos Snow Queen, for obvious reasons, you guys. And I was pleasantly surprised, and I'm only saying that because I guess the Snow Queen, quote unquote, could be categorized as a common plant, and it's good to know that people are gravitating towards a beautiful plant, but also affordable plant. And this plant, like I said, checked off all the boxes, and it does look like a bridal bouquet because of all that beautiful variegation in it, and it's very full, and I'm so glad to see that it's actually starting to trail. So I can't say much more about the plant except for it is stunningly beautiful, and I can understand why you guys picked it as number 1. So now, you guys, is the hard part. This is where it really comes down to it, where we have 4 separate categories, and now we're going to take the winner of each category, and I'm going to give you guys a chance to pick the number 1 top plant for my 2023 Viewer Choice Award. So let me show you the plants again, and y'all can cast your votes. I'm super excited to see which one you will pick that you feel is deemed the crown of my collection. So of course, let's take one last look of this beautiful Pothos Snow Queen. Very gorgeous. Nice and full. Now mind you too, I'm going to show you guys, I have it hanging on the wall right here. So of course all this is nice and lush, but of course it's a little bit bald right here, but not really bald. I guess the leaves is just moving to the front, as all plants would when they're reaching for the light. But look at the top, you guys. Stunning plant. Now my next one for you to see again is the Monstera Peru. You guys, look at the leaves on here, and the texture is just amazing. It's trailing. And of course I probably need to put it up on a moss pole to get those big leaves going, but even if it doesn't provide me with the big leaves, the texture on this baby is unmatched. You really get those beautiful reptile vibes from looking at this plant. Plant number 3. And of course this is in no particular order, but plant number 3 is the beautiful Cardi Road, the Syngonium, you guys. And I mean, I don't even really need to say much about this plant because it is so beautiful. And you know, I guess I have a little bit of bias because of the beautiful dark reddish leaf in the back, followed by this very beautiful black, I guess it's black, dark, or very extremely dark green plant, and it's just trailing so beautifully. And since we've last seen this plant, you guys, just to give you a quick update, this is the new leaf that has opened up for me, and I actually had to put more moss up here at this point to continue with the climbing up. But beautiful plant nonetheless. Like I said, one of my favorites in my collection, me personally. But I think maybe possible all my plants I say is my favorite in my collection. So the last and final plant, you guys, of course, is the Mandarin Orange Fire Flash plant. You guys, man, I don't know about you, but I think this is going to be a very tough decision to make. But look at this, you guys. I got to point out that beautiful creaminess of that orange. I just think of sherbet vibes, and whenever I think about eating sherbet, I'm thinking about a beautiful hot day, springtime fun. And that's what this plant just gives me, just fun vibes when I look at it. And I think I paired it well with the pot, so it's kind of like really playing off that spring-like vibe, that tropical feel. And it does look like from a distance that this plant, if you look at it in waviness, that it could possibly be somewhat on fire, which is why they call it the Fire Flash. So yeah, you guys, so Mandarin Spider Plant, the Syngonium Cardi Road, the Monstera Peru, and the Snow Queen Pothos, you guys. So of course voting starts now, and you'll have between now up until Thursday 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for your vote to actually count. I'm super excited to see what's going to be the reigning champion of my entire collection, and I also want to give a shout out to each and every last one of you for participating and voting, because of course I would not have been able to follow through with any of these series without your vote. I also love the comments that you guys have left as well, because I love talking to you as well. I like keeping the conversation going as we grow together and grow this plant community together. So I just can't thank you guys enough. So this pretty much wraps up this video. I'm also, too, you guys, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to announce the winner in a very quick, small video, or if I'm going to do a community post, or maybe a short. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do it, but please continue watching and continue. Make sure you have your notifications on so that you know when I do post something new, and that way you guys can check out the Viewer Choice Awards for my top 1 plant in my plant collection. So as I mentioned before, this ends this video. Keep in mind, you guys, if you love foliage as much as I do and you love listening to planty things, subscribe to this channel. This channel is where it's at, you guys. Push those thumbs up. Keep pushing them up. I appreciate those thumbs up to get my channel out there for new viewers so that we can grow this plant community together. Enjoy your day wherever you are in the world, you guys, and until next time, much love. Bye.